What's up, everyone? It's Holly, and I'm back with another video. I hope you've all had a great week so far. I just want to say welcome to the new subscribers. We're so glad you're here with us. And also, thank you so much to the returning subscribers who keep coming back and watching the videos. Y'all are the best. So today I wanted to do just a really quick video about a highlighter that I purchased. And I got this during the 21 Days of Beauty sale with Ulta. Now that is over now, but they do it a few times a year. I mean, maybe it's annually, like on a big scale, but I know right after Christmas in January, they did a sale for a few weeks on different items. And they most recently did it again. And so what you do is you can see the whole schedule of things that are going to be on sale on certain days. So like it's only going to be there one day. And so you got to snatch it while you can. And so I did pick up a few things this year from the sale or this month, whatever. And some of them are still coming. So I'm really excited about that. There's actually some really exciting stuff coming up and I'm just super pumped. So come back and check out the videos if you want to see what that's all about. But I picked up a few things during the sale. One of them is this skincare set. There's a few items in it. These are like all the travel size items, but it was regular. Let me see what this says. Wrong one. It's $109 value, regular $80, and I paid $40 for it. So essentially you get things for 50% off during this sale. And so this is the Exuviance skincare line. I am testing it out. I just tried. Look, I mean, I just started using it is what I'm trying to say. I have horrible hormonal acne right now, but that's starting to clear up. So I've got something big going on right here. Hopefully it will be gone soon. The rest of it is starting to clear up. And not only that, but I've changed my diet like drastically. And so I think that my body is kind of detoxing itself as well. And that's causing breakouts. But I just started using this Exuviance stuff and fingers crossed that it's really good. My only problem is if I love it, it's pricey. So you know, but anyway, so I picked up a few other things, and one of the things that I got, I actually ended up getting for free. I just had to pay shipping, and that was the Ofra Nikkie Tutorials collaboration. It's a highlighting trio palette, and it's not really large, but I don't feel like it needs to be. I don't fly through highlighter like, you know, I need to buy one a month. No, I have a lot of them that I've had for a long, long time, and they're still kicking. But I've been interested in this for a really, really long time. I've never tried any Ofra highlighters, but I've heard really good things about them. And I'm also always kind of hesitant to jump on the wagon with those YouTubers and beauty influencers collabing with brands because oftentimes it ends up just being overhyped because those people, you know, they make their bread and butter by pushing products, many of them. Hence the reason I wanted to start my channel. So you all knew that it's the real deal. I'm not making money from anybody for doing anything. So, I'm always kind of hesitant. Nikkie Tutorials is a huge beauty YouTuber. I mean, if you haven't checked out her channel, the last I checked, I want to say she had like 10 million subscribers. So she will say things sometimes that aren't exactly true, such as she was trying this beauty sponge that was like a different type of sponge than what you're used to. And she went on and on about how wonderful it was and how she just happened to come across this sponge and ordered it from their website and blah, blah, blah. And when she posted the video, there was an affiliate link underneath, which means she was probably receiving sponsorship money from that. Maybe not, but at least she was making money off her affiliate link. So odds are they probably sent her that sponge and then she talked about it because she knew she could make some money. So I always shy away from that type of stuff when it comes to beauty influencers and their collabs. Unless I'm like ride or die with these certain influencers, I don't buy it because I feel like it's just slapping a name on it to make some money. So I've been hesitant about this, but I've heard such good things about Ofra highlighters. Then on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, this was on sale for like $14. I had points at Ulta that are as the same as cash. And so I cashed some of those in, and that zeroed out the balance. The only thing I had to cover was shipping. So I got this for free. It's a really nice palette. I like it a lot. I just used it one time yesterday, and I forgot to look at the end of the night to see if it was still on. But I will say that it really showed up when I just put a little bit on and I used a dry brush. Oftentimes with highlight, I have to wet my brush and then put it on to be able to really see anything, or I have to apply it with my finger. So we're just gonna try this out. I'm gonna show you the product and tell you what I think about it. The thing that's cool about this, let me wipe this off a little bit. I got a little crazy yesterday when I was using it. Okay, so the thing about this is it has a highlighter for multiple skin types, but also if you are a person who gets tan in the summer and you get fair in the winter, you can use one of these for more of a summer highlight and use the middle one kind of year round and use the lightest one for when you're more fair. So that's kind of cool. It does have a mirror. I'm not going to blind you by showing you what the mirror looks like, but those are the highlights. These shades are stunning. I used this one yesterday because I'm starting to get some color, and so I was able to pull it off, but in the winter I would not be able to pull this off. So the first one is, it's like a white, but it has some purple undertones. I'm just going to swatch all three of these. They felt very like almost a little wet, but at the same time powdery, and they even look like they could be slightly chalky. But I don't feel like that's the way it goes on the skin. Yeah, this lightest one is like almost holographic, but you probably can't see that. And you can't really see the purple hue to it, but it does have like a purple shift. So that one was really nice. And again, this is way too light for me to wear this time of year, but in the winter, maybe I could pull it off. So the center one, which is this one right here, I'm going to swatch next. It's more of a, like a goldish undertone than a purple. Ooh, that one's pretty too. But again, too light really. I could maybe pull it off this time of year, but... And then this last one is like a goldy bronze. It's got more of like a rust bronzy undertone than the second one. And I'll show you this. And I mean, again, these aren't bad at all for being free. So, but even for $14, I don't feel like this would have been a grand expenditure. Okay, so you can see this top one here is the one that's going to go best with my skin tone right now. But those are all pretty blinding. I mean, it's a nice highlight. And they can also double up as eyeshadows too. I don't have them on today, but I might try that sometime. So what I'm going to do, excuse me, is I'm going to use the brush on one portion. I'm going to use my finger on the other side. And then I'm going to do my normal highlighting and highlight my inner corner on my eye with it. So I'll just do the brush right here where you all can see it. There's a small, tiny little bit of shimmer in my blush. So if you're seeing anything that looks like highlighted right now, that's what it is. So, okay, I want to show this. When I tapped my brush into this, it kind of goes everywhere. So I don't really love that about it. Like my Stila highlighter that's like a putty form, it does not. But, I mean, I'm just gently tapping it in. I mean, look at that. That's good. So I'm just going to swirl it around a little bit. Man. Whew, I don't even remember when I used it yesterday evening that it was that kind of intense. Now, when you use an intense highlighter, just be prepared that they're almost always going to show texture. Just so you know. And I'm sure you can see that, because I can see it when I look at the screen, that it's showing my texture. But I started trying to kind of get over that a little bit, because guess what? Human beings have texture on their skin. So we just gotta embrace it, love ourselves for who we are, be the best version of ourselves, and love ourselves. So that's what I'm going. Okay, so that's really nice. So I'm gonna just go in with my finger. Man, it has a lot of fallout. Like, it just makes a mess when you use it. So be prepped for that. Okay, so we're gonna go in on this one now, and we're gonna use the finger. Good night. I gotta be like careful, more careful next time exactly where I apply this. Whoa! Okay, so then I'm just gonna do the brush on other parts of my face. But I mean, I feel like I kind of like the finger side better because it looks more like melded into the skin than the brush. But I'm gonna use the brush on the rest of my face. So I'm just gonna highlight some high points and bring it down and kind of connect it. We are glowing today, people. But oh my goodness, this more like bronzed gold shade. Whew, this is nice for summer. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do a little down the bridge of my nose. I do not do the tip of my nose because I don't want my nose looking any longer than it already does, okay? So I'm just putting a little bronzer back there so the tip isn't highlighted. Okay. Little Milani Make It Last setting spray to get that to stay in place all day. That's nice. I mean, I feel like, well, for free, it was really nice. And okay, let's go back to this Ulta sale. This is one thing that I don't love about it, and that is if you want to order multiple items over multiple days and you don't spend more than the $50 that you need to spend to get free shipping, which I think they upped that. I think it was $35 before. But if you don't spend the $50, you're having to pay shipping day after day after day after day. Like if you have an item you want every day of the week and you're getting it for super cheap, you're still shelling out that $5.95 for shipping repeatedly. I wish that they would like kind of accumulate all of the things that you want throughout the sale that you've purchased. Like you can go ahead and purchase on that day, but at the end of the sale, they package everything together and send it to you. I mean, it's only 21 days. So if you have to wait a little bit, or you could say, wait to package mine up until the end, or go ahead and send it to me now and I'll pay double shipping or whatever. But I didn't like that about it. That really, not a fan of that part of it. But you could really get some steals. Like I said, I got that skincare set for $40 off. I got this. It would have been like $14 off, and I ended up getting it for free. Sign up for your Ultimate Rewards points. You'll be shocked. You'll go in there and buy like a few things, especially your more big ticket items. Like if you use a high-end foundation or you buy an Anastasia eyeshadow palette, you buy a few of those things and then you'll check your points and you've got like $11 in there. One time I didn't even check it for a while and I looked and I had like $38 in there. So I got to go in and essentially just get something nice for free. Free is for me. I love it. So this is a good highlighting palette though. Even at full price, it's not that bad because as I said, you can use it year round. And that's a good thing because I have, if I could only, I mean, I've got highlighters. This one's almost empty, but highlighters that I keep because they're different shades to whether or, and so it depends on what time of year it is, if I can use them or not. So that's a gold one. So, you know, it's nice having it kind of all here in one small palette. And I do recommend this. So it's been hyped, but it's been hyped with good reason. Not just because NikkieTutorials is behind it. I like her, but I just don't feel like she completely discloses when she's plugging a product for personal gain or if she just loves it. Again, that's why it's nice to go to smaller YouTube channels. I don't mean just mine, but check out different smaller YouTube channels because 9 times out of 10, you can trust that what they're saying is the truth because they have nothing to gain by raving about a product or slamming the product because some of them do that too. I've heard people get paid to talk negatively about something. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, that's going to be all for me today. As I said, I've got tons of great stuff coming in, like literally just waiting for the mail to bring them. I think one thing might be here today, and a couple other things might be here late this week or middle of next week. We have a blizzard coming tomorrow, so that's going to delay things, I'm sure. But thanks so much for watching. Thanks for coming back. Keep your eyes peeled for videos coming up soon because I've got lots of things to talk about. Take care. Until the next time, and God bless. Bye.